Welcome everybody to another episode of Diostar Creations. Diostar coming at you live from Queens, New York. I keep saying live, this is recorded. Well, it's recorded live, so therefore, if it was good for Archie Bunker and everybody else, I guess it's good for YouTube. Anyway, in this installment of my video series, I'm going to address the need for two things. One, civilian action figures. Civilian action figures. They're supposed to be, obviously, that's Harvey Bullock, that's Edward Nygma, that's Alfred from the Gotham TV series on the WB. That one right there, she's from iZombie. I believe she is from Game of Thrones. That is Marvel Legends Bullseye head on Logan, the one that came with the motorcycle that I mistakenly keep saying came with the old man Logan. Right here in the background, that's another topic I'm going to address real quick. That's a different topic. All these are part of the same topic, but I think as a community in whole, they should have a multi-pack of just average civilian looking characters. No specific face, no specific clothing or look, just a multi-pack, 2, 3, 5 action figures like they do with the props and other stuff. Another thing we have definite need for is action figures with capes. The capes need to be more or less actually leaning more towards the more side of the spectrum. They need to be posable. The reason being, I went ahead and posed this one. This is the Mezco Batman. I really like the ears on this one. It reminds me of the Turner Batman, his pointy ears. Not necessarily the cowl, but the pointiness of the ears. Well, this one here. The reason I believe Batman should always come with a posable wire cape is if Batman is dropping, which he likes to drop a lot from higher surfaces and higher levels, the cape needs to go with him. If he's dropping and the cape comes up like this in one of his more iconic poses, see, now we have downward momentum with the cape. If we have a solid hard cape, he's jumping down and he's coming just at you like this. I mean, it's pretty cool depending on how well your photography tricks are, but you still have a solid cape that's not allowing for the dynamic of this. I put in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bendy wires. I still have to tie that one in. Delicate bendy wire, 18 gauge is pretty good enough. There you go. Also, if he's swinging left or right, if he's swinging this way, see? If he swings the other way, it comes this way. All things like that. Another thing, if you're a fan of the Bat, you know he's had fabric capes and he's had leather capes. On this one, because of the way the cowl is constructed on the action figure here, this cape actually comes off. I can lift this section of the cowl up and pinch the wire of the cape into it. And again, we have another bendy wire cape. That's Tactical Suit Batman Mezco. Over here, what I think Mezco should do is, not Mezco, action figure companies, they should take into consideration when creating an action figure, such as Electro. Electro has his power down stage, which is when he's not electrifying anything, and his powered up, which is obviously when he's electrifying stuff. These hands are from Marvel Legends. I believe it's Iron Fist, the white suit Iron Fist. They fit good enough into the pegs where you have a powered down, he's about to get upset and do the power up stage. Then you pop it out, pop in the blue ones, and power it up. Luke Cage. Why does he always need to have fisted hands? I took that one off of a different action figure. Totally forgot the name of it right now, but once I painted brown, he has the grab hand. So if he wants to grab somebody and punch him, he can do it both. This is an awesome head swap. Peter Parker on Big Time Spidey. Sometimes the neck and the pegs, both on hands and heads, they're not easily exchangeable between action figures. Some of them are big enough, and sorry about that. Depending on the look, you can just float the head on the peg, and depending on the pose you want it, it look pretty decent. Another thing is, again, for the generic civilian action figures, this is Duke Nukem. I just painted his face. He's a cyborg looking, I call him a goon. There he goes. I have Red Skull. That's Captain Britain's. For those of you Marvel aficionados, you recognize the body type and the boots and everything else. That's another goon. I still have to fill in the holes with the putty, but that's it. So, thank you for watching. This has been pretty cool. See you on the next go around. Thank you very much for subscribing and liking and everything else. Happy holidays, and DioStar Creations signing off. Peace.